Positive Healthy Living presents 9 Surprising Benefits to Having Coffee. Coffee sometimes gets a bad rap. Maybe it's because it tastes so good, and things that taste good always end up being bad for us. But people tend to overlook the truly incredible things that coffee does for us. Of the 150 million Americans who drink a collective 400 million cups of coffee each day, most of us only give it props for its magnificent flavor and its ability to help us wake up and stay that way. However, beyond the glorious caffeine, a lot of components in coffee are actually hard at work behind the scenes, benefiting us in the most surprising ways. So let's look at 9 of those ways that coffee can benefit us. 1. Improves your mood. As any true coffee lover can attest to, there is just something special about the first cup of coffee in the morning that makes everything right in the world. Coffee improving one's mood probably sounds like duh, but there is actually some evidence behind it. One study shows that moderate coffee consumption decreases the risk of depression in women, lowers the risk of suicide in men, and generally puts you in a better mood by acting as the tastiest antidepressant on earth. It isn't your imagination if that steaming cup of morning coffee makes you noticeably less irritable. It has actually been proven to positively enhance the body's mood-boosting serotonin, noradrenaline, and dopamine production. 2. Lowers the risk of death. Take a minute and let's think about this. Coffee may prevent death, for a while anyways. Before you get too excited, coffee isn't exactly the fountain of youth, but it may be the closest thing we have to it. David Furman, a PhD and consulting associate professor at Stanford University, explains that more than 90% of all non-communicable diseases of aging are associated with chronic inflammation. So why is this a big deal for coffee drinkers? Well, the long and short of it is inflammation. Inflammation is super bad, and drinking coffee reduces inflammation. 3. Aids in weight loss. Obviously, a large latte with whipped cream and extra shots of chocolate and syrup are not going to do your waistline any favors. But for those who don't mind plain black coffee, it's a whole different story. Coffee has been shown to slow weight gain, if only for a short term. Chlorogenic acid, the compound in coffee that's associated with improved eyesight, may also help to slow carbohydrate absorption. In addition, the caffeine in coffee can contribute to a metabolic rate increase of 3 to 11%. Caffeine speaks directly to the nervous system and it tells it to break down fat cells, which directly leads to the burning of fat. Of course, the results will vary from person to person. The most profound results occurred in leaner individuals. Those carrying around more weight will likely not see as much benefits. But every little bit counts, right? 4. Fights cancer. Recent studies showed that antioxidants in black coffee reduce the risk of some cancers. Better yet, it appears that the more you drink, the better you are protected. This means that 4 or more cups a day of your favorite brew could potentially spare your health and save your life. Some of the cancers from which coffee can help and safeguard you against are oral, uterine, prostate, and brain cancers. And this is only a handful of them. As published in the Experimental Hematology and Oncology Journal, the study found that caffeine curbs certain proteins in lung cancer cells, which prevent the cells from growing and multiplying. Other research shows that women who drink at least 3 cups of coffee a day lower their risk of developing endometrial cancer by 19%, and furthermore lower their reoccurrence of breast cancer by 49%. All that to say is that coffee may not help you live forever, but it may tack on a little bit more time. Not to mention making each day just a little bit more enjoyable. 5. It's good for your eyes. Step aside, carrots. There's a new player in town when it comes to improving eyesight. For everyone who is sick of being told to eat carrots because they're good for your eyes, this one is for you. Scientists have discovered that coffee is actually amazing for your vision. Coffee contains chlorogenic acid, or CLA, which is a powerful antioxidant shown to prevent eyesight deterioration from retinal damage. People tend to forget that coffee has hundreds of other properties besides caffeine, and CLA is just one of them. Who knows? This could lead to CLA in the form of eye drops one day for optimal effect. 6. Protects your liver. If you are the type that likes to come home after a long, hard day and have a beer or two, or too many, here's some good news for you. Coffee drinking can help save that liver you thought college had destroyed. Coffee reduces the level of enzymes that indicate liver damage and works to fight off liver cancer cells and cirrhosis. 2 cups a day can reduce the risk of hospitalization and mortality from liver disease by 50%. This is huge. Cafestol and K-wall are 2 substances in coffee that are responsible for this potentially life-saving perk. Like anything else, the results will vary from person to person, so don't go thinking that this is carte blanche for you to go on an epic binge, topped off with a cup of joe. 7. Coffee and your heart. Coffee has been shown to be a powerful ally with respect to cardiovascular health. Although the effects are stronger in women, moderate coffee consumption has been proven to slightly decrease heart attack risk for both genders. If you really love coffee, here's some even better news. 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day can significantly reduce your risk of having a stroke. As if that was not big enough news already, Java has also been shown to decrease the risk of congestive heart failure and coronary heart disease. 8. Helps to prevent diabetes. Coffee drinkers can take solace in knowing that their Java addiction may help in keeping diabetes at bay. That tasty cup of joe targets your insulin behind the scenes by helping regulate blood sugar and insulin levels. Pair this with magnesium and antioxidants, and that simple cup of brewed coffee becomes a powerful disease-fighting blend of awesomeness. The effects are temporary, of course, so it only makes sense that those who drink more coffee are probably better off protected. 9. Increases mental acuity and brain health. The effects that coffee have on the brain do not stop by just putting you in a better mood. Coffee can also do wonders for long-term memory. Studies show that a boost of caffeine before a demanding task can increase processing and memory retention. It also helps with focus, reaction times, and reasoning. The good news doesn't stop here. According to the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease, drinking at least 3 cups of coffee a day could starve off Alzheimer's disease. If you had not poured yourself another cup of coffee yet, consider that coffee also targets the part of the brain affected by Parkinson's disease, reducing the risk of this disorder by 25% in men. So there you have it. 9 cool facts about coffee. Do you have a cool fact about coffee that should be added to this list? Leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that bell icon to be notified of all our new videos that we release. Thanks for watching, and as always, go live life positive and healthy.